my name is Helle Søholt. I'm the founding partner and CEO of Gale Architects. Gale Architects is an urban design studio which is based in Copenhagen, New York and San Francisco. We are advising cities around the world in terms of how they can become more healthy and more livable. Our main vision is to make cities for people. Urban diabetes is one of the major challenges in terms of health in cities today. People are inactive, meaning that they are sitting in their cars and do not bicycle and walk as a way of life. To tackle urban diabetes today, in my view, that cure is called urban planning. We have in the whole world a migration from land to urban centers. So our cities around the world are densifying, and we need to find ways of balancing our transportation needs. In too many cities, it's in fact favoring car traffic and is not achieving a balancing traffic mobility system. In cities like Mexico and Sao Paulo, the average time you spend in cars is more than 2.5 hours per day. So imagine the time that you spend away from your family, from your kids and your friends. We are right now positioned in Vestervoldgade in Copenhagen. And this particular street has been redesigned to accommodate a much better balance of traffic. As you can see, we have widened the sidewalk so that we can accommodate more pedestrians. We have integrated bicycle tracks in both sides of the street, and we have also minimized the car traffic, but still allowed for some parking. If you ask a doctor or a nurse, they would always say to stay healthy, you need to be active, you need to have fresh air, and you need to be together with other people. And public spaces allows you to do all these three things in one space. What is interesting is that the city of Copenhagen actually asked citizens in Copenhagen what their favorite place was in the city. And to much surprise, I think the city had expected them to point to a park or to a nice square or to a nearby playground. But to their surprise, a lot of Copenhageners chose the top point of Bridges. The top point of Bridges is an interesting place because this is where you have a lot of activities and people are attracted to people. People want to sit in places where they can enjoy the sun, feel protected in their back from having something from behind, and then just sit in an urban place where they can watch people go by. Copenhagen is the first city in the world to apply people data in their policies and strategies. For more than 50 years, very much carried forward by Jan Gehl and his research at the architecture school in Copenhagen, the city has systematically monitored public life. They've looked at how the urban life in the city has developed on a 10-year interim basis ever since the 60s. And this particular focus on people have enabled the politicians of Copenhagen to make incremental change over this long period of time. One of the challenges in cities is to actually achieve this long-term view. Politicians are voted in for a 4-year period, so it's very difficult to achieve long-term planning. The cities of today are in lack of resources. The cities are in lack of energy, time and money. But there is an untapped resource, I would claim, in cities today, and that's the urban space framework. If we tap into the urban network, we can actually create cities that are both healthy and livable.